In this tutorial we'll be looking at the SplashArt water drop kit and the various ways that it can be set up to take water drop collision photographs. We'll look at the background systems, flash systems and the type of liquids that we put in the system to create various shapes. The SplashArt kit that we're using controls the water drops, the gap between the drops and the delay for the camera. An important aspect of water drop photography is controlling the lighting. To this end, we're using a flash stand that allows the flash to be altered in height and or direction while still being able to utilize any type of position from its bracket. A unique feature of the lighting system that I'm using is its ability to introduce a second flash vertically. In order to have further control of the lighting, we introduce gel holders onto each of the flashes. These holders are held on with a high-tech rubber band, and a suitable coloured gel is then simply slotted in to the holder to change the colour of the lighting on the background or on the drop. Another important aspect of water drop photography is the ability to change and control the background colours. For this purpose I'm using a stand with a supported acrylic plate. This is a 3mm opaque sheet of Perspex. We can then add to that any colour background that we require simply by clipping them on. The reason I use acrylic for the stand is to enable me to light from behind the stand. This is the basic setup for taking milk drop collision shots. As you can see, we have a flash on either side of the glass, and we fill the glass and the reservoir both up with milk. The background that I'm using is black, and for milk drops you can actually light the drop rather than having to just light the background. As you can see, I've placed a ruler over the top of the glass. This is because focusing, as in any other form of macro photography, is essential to get right. The front of the ruler is about ½ an inch in front of the position that the drop goes in the water. We'll focus on this point and that will give us a nice clean focus on the collision. As you can see, we've now moved the camera into place and removed the guiding ruler. The camera is set up in manual mode at 1/200th of a second. The aperture has been set to f20. This will give us enough depth of field to capture the whole of the drop collision. Here we're using mirror lockup. This makes the timing of the shots much more accurate. Here we've just added some blue and yellow gel to the flash guns using the holders we showed earlier. Here we're going to do some splashes with a specular liquid, i.e. one that you can't light directly. So what we do is we light the background, and as you can see, the drop stands out well against the background, and the background has been given a nice hue by the blue and the yellow gels. Here we've just changed the background to a light blue and have taken the gels off the flashes. This is just purely 2 flashes and a blue background. We've now added some yellow dye to the base liquid. We've changed the background to a beige background, again with no gels on the flashes. Here we have the same basic background, but this time we've added some red food colour to the top reservoir, giving you nice pinky shade to the collisions. I hope you've enjoyed this short tutorial. If you'd like any more information, come and visit our website at phototrigger.co.uk.